Guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to install a ride-along golf cart seat on this little club car Precedent for the rest of the month of March. You have like 20 days left. To save 10% off of a back seat is a RideALong Back seat. I'll have all the information down below in the description at an already low price with free shipping, so you're going to save even more money. You can't beat it anywhere else. So if you need a back seat, or you think you're going to need a back seat in the future, be sure to use my coupon code. I'll put a link directly down below. So this is the club car Precedent we're going to install the seat on. We've seen it before. The first time you've seen it, we were working on the iLad lithium battery, trying to get it fixed. However, went ahead and replaced the body on it, put a different top on it, and it looks a lot better, but we definitely need a rear seat. So let's put it in the garage and let's get started. We got the golf cart pulled into the garage. We're going to go ahead and get the seat out. Open this right here up, see exactly how it looks as it's shipped. Got the top pulled off. That's exactly the first thing I'm seeing. Y'all seeing it as well. Got both cushions directly right here. They're in plastic. We got some bars up top. Looks like we have, maybe is this an instruction manual? Yep. Rear flip seat for club car Precedent. That's the instruction manual. Colorful. Shows you where everything goes. So I like that already. First thing I notice, the seat bottom, plastic, not wood, like the old school seats. The back one's plastic as well. I like that. So you don't have to worry about wood rot on your rear seat. All the packages are labeled with stickers and letters, so it lets you know exactly what you have in the kit. Okay, I went ahead and pulled the seats out, pulled the bars out, pulled an extra piece of cardboard out. Looks like everything down here has got these big zip ties on there as well. And everything else is still packaged, which is pretty nice. See here, let you know that's C-K, this is I, and so on. So that's exactly how it's packaged. It looks like it's packaged very well, so I like that already. First things I noticed about the instructions, the hardware shown to scale. Pretty cool, because let's just say you can't read, but you can match everything up. Well, you can do that exactly right here with this scale drawing of the bolts and the nuts and everything like that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and remove the rear struts while supporting the top. We're going to retain the factory hardware. We're going to remove the front seat cushion and the sweater basket. We're going to retain the hardware, and we're going to remove both basket retainers as well on both sides. So let's get started. Moving the uprights, I'm going to use a T40 Torx. I'm going to use a 13mm wrench to hold a nut there. I have them both here. I got one on a socket driver and just a wrench. Remember, it says to retain the hardware. That's exactly what it looks like right there. To remove this seat back, I'm going to use a 10mm socket. If you have these sand cup holders on the side, it's going to take an 8mm socket to remove those. Keep the roof supported. I just stuck a broom in place and lifted the seat, stuck it down on the piece of plastic there. This right here is the controller cover. Usually it's in the center. So if it's in the center, it'll probably support better on your cart. I just have it moved over since we have the lithium battery in here. Now, in order to remove this basket here, you need a 10mm socket. There's going to be 4 bolts, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. If this is the basket retainers here, you're going to have 1 bolt here, takes the 10mm, 1 bolt there as well. Go ahead and pull those off. Now that you got the basket retainers off, that would be a good idea to go ahead and clean this right here up. All right, step 4, or the first step of the install. Install the seat back supports. We're going to use C-M. These yellow risers here. It shows you which hardware to use, the washers. It looks like a little offset, another washer, and a nut there. I'm not going to lie, I was a little skeptical if it was to drawing or to scale. That's the scale there, guys. Even the nut, the washer, and this right here is exactly the scale. That looks pretty good. All these exactly how the picture shows. You got your bolt, washer, then you have this little T-washer, a washer underneath, the nut underneath, and it's going to take a 17mm socket and wrenched to assemble. We got those installed. We're going to go ahead and install the seat frame next. It's got the plastic board on it. We're going to use 2 of the 115s and the 126 to hold it in place back here as well. The 115 has the beveled or the flush mount. And it's also the 126. It looks like this right here. It's kind of like the washer to go with it. And it says to hand tighten only. So when you're installing the bottom piece here, these right here screws are going to go in the farthest most hole back in that plastic cover there. Then we're also going to put another one over here. 2 of these is going in the very bottom of the support that holds it up right here. So we need to put those into place as well. After you get the bottom piece on here, we need to install the support bracket. This is what hold the seat backs on there. And both sides, we have one on the right and one on the left. So we're going to go ahead and get those installed as well. Now you're going to need 4 of the longer bolts here to install the back support and the side supports, 4 of the nuts, 8 washers. You need these 2. This is like a rubber washer here. And this right here goes on the outside at the top up here. Just in case you need another reference, bolt washer, washer nut, bolt washer, rubber washer, washer nut. Next, you're going to get the side pieces mounted to the seat frame down here. It's going to be bolt washer, washer nut. So do that on both sides. I have not fully tightened them up. They're just loosely tightened. So we'll get everything together and then we'll tighten everything up. All right, so we need to get these right here pieces on next. They're going to go right on here. So what's going to help support the footrest. And the hardware, we're going to use the shortest bolts, bolt washer, washer nut. Next thing we're going to install is the footrest and the footrest brackets on both of the handles, left and right. Next thing I'm going to install are the rear struts. Next up we're going to install is the seat. It actually goes underneath the flip portion here. You see the holes, they're beveled out. We're going to use this hardware here, and it takes a Phillips head there to tighten it up. Now when installing it, the seat has a notch. The notch is going to go at the front. The seat base is on. Earlier I said to install this at the front, and what I meant by that is at the front of this. The reason that cutout is there is so you can stick your hands inside of it to pick it up and down, which is a pretty nice little feature. This is for both seat backs. You do have a left and right. You want to be sure that this little hook right here is to the farthest right and this one is to the farthest left, okay? Or you want to make sure both of them is to the outside of the brackets when you install them. We're going to install them just like this. All right, once we got the seat back brackets installed, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to install the rear seat here with the included hardware, and we're going to reattach the front backrest with the original hardware. Now that we have both seat backs installed, we're going to use the original hardware to attach the roof to the uprights. The back seat is fully installed. The next thing we need to do is go through and tighten all the hardware up that we installed, and we're done. Now before I forget, there's 2 of these Phillips head screws here, and there's holes in the back of this mount. Now these right here go in there and into the bottom of the front seat backs on the golf cart. Well guys, that pretty much wraps it up. It's 100% installed. They had some labels down here. I came and removed them, talking about the pinch point. I didn't like them on there. I think that's just a much cleaner look there without those. You can leave them if you like to. I like the fact that the seat itself has the grab handle here built into the seat. That's pretty nice. And you cannot beat this deal at all. So for the month of March 2025, the rest of the month, you got like 20 days, 10% off. Put the links in the description below for everything. The seats look good, nice and firm. They're not the soft style seats. This right here, footrest, everything is nice and firm. Seems to be a heavy duty seat, and I like that already. I also like the hinges here. I've never seen these hinges before, but it looks like they went ahead and mounted the hinge here, and it's got like a bearing right there in the middle. I think I like that, you know. That's just something I've never seen before. This right here doesn't hit here. This matches. It looks good, nice and clean. Nice and clean. If you have a Club Car Precedent, E-Z-GO TXT, Club Car DS, Yamaha, go check them out. Link in the description below. Save 10% for the end of March. Appreciate you guys watching the video today. Hope to see you again very soon. See y'all later. Bye.